hard. There's too many of you guys around to have a real conversation. So, but yeah, just quick. You know, he's out there. He's a gutty guy with the brace on, rolling. Not much practice. Still making a lot of plays. Obviously, still playing at a crazy high level. So tough competitor.
Back to Adrian for a second. He had some big plays there in the second half to help you close out the Packers.
Yeah.
How important is it to have a weapon like him who can break off a 17-yard run in the clutch there?
I think it just speaks not only to Adrian, our ability as an offense. I think the guys up front, when we needed to get big and kind of in that formative situation and eat up some clock and move the chains, that we were able to do it. And credit to those guys up front, everybody in the blocking unit, but obviously Adrian as well, running hard. Great vision. I think finishing off a lot of those runs.
You've been with a lot of coaches. What have you gotten a feel for with Jay so far as to how he calls the game, and what do you like to work with during the week?
You're summing it all up right now. Yeah, that's no different than the work I put in with the wideouts and the guys outside. That's something that you just constantly you'll never stop working at that. That communication, that thought process. I'm sure it goes both ways. Talk to Jay, and as far as he's trying to do the same thing with all of us. Read us, get us going. So yeah, it's a two-way street. I just think you kind of continue. You never stop working at that communication. You never stop working at that thought process, self-analysis. We get a chance here with the bye week to really kind of get into some of that. I mean, I know it's early, only 3 games in, but really kind of take a look at ourselves and just areas of improvement, things to build on, stuff like that.
Touchdowns, and Walter Payton is there. I mean, and how much do you look forward to breaking those? And is there anyone on that list that you really want to surpass?
Yeah, I really haven't had time to kind of look at it. It felt good to get into the 100 club. So I have a little time off now. Maybe I can kind of look and see who I'm approaching. Riggins, he's a guy that I do remember seeing up there on the list and thinking, God's willing, I'll be able to pass him, eventually. But I kind of simplify it for myself. It's like, hey, go out there, execute the game plan, and within that, you have the opportunity to pass guys and accomplish some great things. So, that right there is my main focus when I step in the field.
Coach, how did you feel about the Clay Matthews penalty? I know this is the third week that he's gotten that type of penalty or something in that range. Do you feel like in any form that he may be getting targeted or anything like that?
Well, I think just like anything in the game of football, you focus on what you can control. We have way too many penalties, so in our fundamentals are poor. In Clay's particular case, I thought Clay did exactly what he's supposed to do there. So, how it's being officiated, those are questions for other people. He hit him with his shoulder. I mean, he's coming full speed off of a block. He braced himself. So, I was fine with what Clay did.
Do you think the league? Buffalo coming into town next week. What do you want to see from your team coming up this week to get prepared for that game?
Well, we got to clean our own house. It's sloppy right now. So, and then we'll just stay after the fundamentals. We've got a number of guys hurt today, so we're gonna have to get back home and see how they are and regroup there. But it's about the fundamentals. We'll evaluate. We'll have a good plan for Buffalo. Buffalo's an uncommon opponent, so we haven't seen these guys in a number of years. We're gonna have players that have never played against one another. So I mean, that's all part of the the challenge of playing the AFC teams over 4 years.
What was going on in the first half?
And how does it feel to have Aaron Jones back in the lineup in that running back stable?
Yeah, he's a great runner. He's a slasher, tough to tackle. He's always moving forward. He's a really good football player. With him and what Ty does out of the backfield and Jamal running between the tackles, looks how we want it to look.
Would you like Jones maybe to get some more?
Really well today, so we got to get ready for a tough one.
So what do you tell your teammates after this one? I mean, tough one obviously, but you got to get refocused. What are your thoughts going into next week's game?
Well, we're going to digest this one first tomorrow. I would probably just tell them go home and have a scotch. That's what I'm going to do.
Sounds good.
Aaron, sorry if you already